around the Christmas tree. What's the words that come next? Welcome to another episode of Vlogmas, guys. This is take 2, hence the fact my horse is already undone. We were having slight camera difficulties on the first attempt of unloading, weren't we, Banks? But you're being a very patient model, and we are here in different surroundings today. We are in Exeter with our fabulous friend and terrific trainer, Cameron, for a fun-filled festive day. We've got a couple of activities lined up, but I'll tell you a bit more about them shortly. First of all, let's get this boy unloaded and get my bribery over to Cameron so that we hope he is nice to me today. That's all I'm going to say for now, but a huge thanks, we'll show you what's in here shortly, to HY Equestrian, because they are the kind sponsors of this video. They have some goodies in store for socks. Now, they very kindly offered to send it for Sir Banksy, but I thought no. As we are coming to Cam's, we will give him some bribery and some lovely goodies for his horsey. Seems like Banksy is keen to get on with the task in hand. So come along, let's go find Cam, see what he's up to. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Well, I don't know the words to this song. Should have timed right. Last year I started every Vlogmas with a sing-song, and I forgot about that in the one I've already pre-recorded, so hopefully we'll put this one out first. Come on, Binks. Oh, I don't know where I am. Come on, let's go and find your girlfriend. Your girlfriend that you haven't met before. He's like, let's just go in there and eat the hay. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Where are you?
I'm round this way.
Sorry for the delay. We had slight camera difficulties. Keep it real, guys. Keep it real. Shall I come on through?
Come on round.
Is there a bedroom for Sir Banksy?
There certainly is. Oh, hello, gorgeous. Oh my goodness, what is this?
Ooh.
I'm scared already.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you...
Oh, God.
Before I give you your present though, Cam, I'm going to give you a microphone.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
I'm now microphoned up.
Hello, beautiful. Banksy would like to
There's
say
a handsome
hello.
boy over here. She's like, oh, I'm not sure of him. What's he doing in my
I'm not
space?
sure because he occasionally steals my daddy. Hello, sweet pea. I've got a present for you. Oh. I'm standing out the way of Banksy's legs.
Banksy suddenly looks very small.
Very small. Tina suddenly looks very scared. Thanks, I've got to sit on her.
He's nice, I promise.
Anyway, Merry Christmas. Thanks for taking part in my festive
God.
fun.
I don't know what I've got myself involved in, Tina.
No, you don't. I haven't told you yet. Well, you do know what is first up today, don't you?
I do know what's first up today, and I'm
that
really
involves
excited.
You, which I'm excited but slightly apprehensive about.
Come on, you're pushing yourself this year. You've
I am
already
pushing
ridden
myself.
bareback. Yes, you know
He's
I've
like-
got a treat, don't you? You've already ridden bareback. You've already been cross-country schooling.
Yep.
You've ridden Addy.
Yep.
You're doing amazing. You're on fire.
And you're very, very kindly allowing me to ride your 2-star event horse.
Yes, she's getting there.
Tell us a little bit more about her, Cam, because the vlog has seen her at Bicton in action,
Yes.
but they haven't necessarily met her before or know much about the gorgeous Sox, who's about to have a nice wee in front of us.
Yeah. Thank you, Sox. Very
Relatable.
ladylike. Yeah, so for those that don't follow her on social media, she is an absolutely beautiful horse, in my opinion. I'm very biased. But she has been quite tricky. We bought her as an unbacked 4-year-old. And it's taken her probably about 3 years at least to realise poles aren't going to kill her. It's been a labour of love. I've put her on the market. I've taken her off the market as a dressage horse. But she's finally come to eventing through her love of cross-country.
Which she absolutely adores, doesn't she?
Yeah, so no, I firmly believe she's got all the talent and ability to be a 5-star horse. I believe that, otherwise I wouldn't have kept going with her.
And that's why you're slowly channeling.
Very slowly channeling it. She's got all the talent, but she just doesn't always believe she does.
She gets a bit nervous herself.
She gets very nervous.
She's a bit like me.
It's a little bit like you're trying to find ways to bring out her own inner confidence by doing things that she is confident with and then slowly adding in the poles, slowly adding in the jumps.
Enabling her to believe in herself.
Exactly, exactly.
And that's why you've taken it so slowly.
Yes,
However, we say slowly.
Yeah,
you only started eventing last year.
Yeah, she did her first 80 about just over 12 months ago, and then went 2-star sort of under about 10 months after that. So,
I mean, with a horse as talented as that, it's a little bit hard to keep them at 80, 90, isn't it? But you've got big hopes and high dreams.
Yes, but for the dressage, which you're doing today, that is a phase she loves very much. So no pressure.
It's a phase she loves, Tina not so much, although we are learning, aren't we, Banks?
Has ever dropped below 70%.
Are you judging me today?
Yeah, well, we'll see. But no, she's lovely, really lovely.
Well, I'm excited to have a little sit on her. We'll keep it short and sweet, yeah, Cam?
Yeah, we'll see.
I bought a present as a bit of bribery.
Oh, God.
For you and mainly for Socks, actually.
Shall I open it now?
Should you wish? I mean, it depends whether he's going to be nice to me or not. Will this make you be a bit nice?
Is this hat for me?
Are you feeling festive?
I'm feeling very festive.
Oh, okay.
Look, I'm the Grinch, am I? I'm the Grinch. Is that saying something about my coaching? I feel like this is definitely a dig.
No, it's not. I thought it was quite cute, Cam, and I thought green was your colour.
Yeah, thank you very much, like Shrek.
Banksy agrees.
Is this my colour? Thank you very much, Holly. So
you're going to tell me what you've got in store for me and Socks today. I mean, I feel honoured to be allowed to have a little sit on her.
Yeah.
And we will stress that it's not something you generally do for clients.
Yeah, I used to do a little bit more. I think it is really, really good for clients to actually get out and ride more experienced horses, but I have since, in the last few years, I've had some bad luck, and I've just become much more precious about them. So
we won't go into
very much. We won't, but that's very much a treat. Yes. So
I feel honoured,
good.
and I hope I do it justice.
So you were asking, what do I have in store? Really, to be honest, I want her to teach you rather than me to teach you. Yeah, she's a pleasure to ride. She really is. But the buttons are there. Yeah. And if you ask the wrong button, she'll tell you.
Okay.
Not in a dangerous way, but she'll give you a different answer.
I'm sure that's... excuse me?
And she loves her medium trot, so to warn you...
Okay, so I'm told, apparently my biggest challenge is going to be, you have to give me a little bit of inside info, it's going to be getting her into canter, because all Cameron does, his primary aid for canter, is he thinks canter. And I'm like, well, I don't know if Socks is going to be telepathic with me.
Well, obviously, what do I teach everyone? You have to be able to get loads of leg on in the trot, and they shouldn't canter from that age.
That's something we're working on.
Exactly. So if you put loads of leg on to put her into canter, that's just going to be a bigger trot from her.
Yeah.
So, good luck.
I think
let's put him away and then crack on.
Put him away. You can open your bribery. Thank you to HY Equestrian
Should we do that now?
Spoiling the beautiful Socks.
Which one shall I open first?
I think this one.
Yeah, okay.
I think this one, because that is a present for Socks to wish her a very Merry Christmas.
Banksy, did you want to say
I know,
hi to
well,
this?
It was meant to be for him, but I thought, no, we'll let...
That's very kind. Oh, my goodness.
It's her festive wardrobe. Every year she'll be able to wear that, Cam.
Oh my goodness.
And I mean, it even looks a bit like her in the picture.
7 foot. You've got her size, right? That one might not fit Banksy.
See, maybe I am telepathic.
Maybe you are telepathic. Oh, she is going to love this. When we've ridden her and washed her off, we'll try it on.
Fabulous. I mean, Banks thinks there might be some goodies in there.
Thinks there might be something else.
There is something in there for you, Cam, but we'll save that one to later. Okay. Because I want you to be nice to me first.
Okay, oh God.
And that's just a little... Well, it's either for Socks or...
Now or later?
You can open that one now whilst we put Banksy in the stable.
Right.
Because HY Equestrian do all sorts on their website. Do go and check it out, guys.
Well, now I'm terrified. In fact, you've walked away whilst you're doing this one.
HY Equestrian are well known for their smart, durable and reasonably priced collections, including their best-selling Storm X original rugs and Matchy HY Sport Active collection. There's something for everyone on their website, and you can get 10% off using code VLOGMAS10 for the next 48 hours.
Oh, Banksy's tucking straight.
Oh, we've got a matching.
Oh, it's all about the matchy, Cam. You know it.
Oh, some Christmas. At least they haven't got the Grinch on them, these ones. Great. I'm going up in the world, clearly.
I didn't realise you'd be offended by the Grinch.
No, well, I have watched the Grinch many a time. Yeah, he ends well, but doesn't start well, does he?
Well,
then
probably the same as how my dressage lesson's going to go. One might start well,
and a very lovely head collar.
Yeah.
She'll warm up to this, I'm sure. New things. She has to like the smell of it. So.
Well, I did think maybe that could be a treat for the gorgeous Gatsby.
That sounds very good. He'd love this. Blue is definitely his colour.
Let's not upset Socks before I get on.
No. Well, thank you so much.
I'm excited to see her in it.
Well, let's get her tacked up. Yeah,
prematurely.
Exactly.
Ooh. And I get to sit in your gorgeous dressage saddle today.
Yes, it is very, very comfy. I'm excited to see what you think of it, honestly. I don't think anyone's ever got in it and hadn't wanted to get off of it.
Out of interest, how many people have ridden Socks?
probably about 5 in her life.
I do feel honoured.
So
A little bit anxious and apprehensive, but honoured as well.
And
Let's
3
hope
of them are Grand Prix dressage riders.
none of them
No
are
pressure.
grassroots riders.
Yeah, yeah. She.
on.
There is a lovely woman who comes and helps me. I must say, sometimes who would be a lovely rider, but she'd be a very much
More
a grassroots
amateur like me?
rider. Yes. So and her and
That's
Sox
nice
get on
to
very
hear.
well, but
Okay.
she listens to Sox.
So, tell me when she's tacked up,
Yeah.
maybe. But I was going to say, do I have one top tip before I get on, apart from just listen to her?
Yeah. The main thing is, all I'm going to say is I don't make a round from my hands.
Okay. Oh yeah.
That's your final thing to
And I
think
probably
about.
need more leg than I need on Banksy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. She's a lot longer than he is. Yeah, totally.
Right, let's
get
tacked
attacked up. Perfect. So did you want me to ride her first, or are you happy to get straight on?
Oh my goodness, look how high up it is. Holly, did you say she's 17.1?
About that.
So it's about like 8. Am I downhill?
It's slightly downhill this side. She's a tall girl, isn't she?
She's humongous.
You gotta remember, I'm tiny. I'm about 5'2".
Do I want him to get on? Sorry, I forgot that was the question. No, I'm going to be brave. You
Yeah,
said she's
not cold-backed at all. She's really lovely to ride from the word go, so
Okay.
I don't have an issue with it, but I want you to feel comfortable.
No, I want to feel comfortable. If I get on and anything feels uncomfortable, I say grab your hat, Cam.
Yeah, perfect.
And put my big girl's pants on and be brave.
Yeah, the only thing she's doing at the moment.
She's so big.
Yeah, she is a tall girl. But she doesn't, trust me, I'd have ridden 16-1 horses that feel bigger because they're so much wider.
Yeah. She's quite.
She's very narrow.
She's quite
and
slight.
Slight to ride, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Would you like me to grab her bridle, or is she happy with you, with Daddy doing everything? Yeah.
I think we'll stick with Daddy doing everything. As I was saying about the getting on, she's very good to get on, but she just at the moment, directly your foot touches
Oh, she wants to
the
get
stirrup.
moving straight away?
Yes, and quite quick.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be at the front.
That's what somebody used to always be like.
Yeah,
it's
she's-
only really in the last 18 months that he's been better at it.
She's never been like it,
Oh.
and it's since she's been doing more cross country, I feel.
Oh, she thinks she's going straight out the start box.
Oh yes, yeah.
Does she do what Banksy does in the start box?
She no, she's very good in the start box because I've had a lot that have been tricky in the start box. You ready? Good. Right, you on?
Am I on?
I don't.
No, I'm not, Cam. Do I look like I'm on?
Good girl. Before we move
Oh, it
off.
is there. No, fine.
Yeah,
Quite long,
We're
but-
turning around this way.
Okay.
Good. Turn her. She's fine. Good. Feel quite high.
Your
or-
saddle's lovely. I feel very high.
Yes.
Oh my god. Do I not? Yeah, I feel very high, but actually, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only word.
But you'll see, she's narrow.
Oh yeah, very narrow. Yeah.
So actually, you feel like you can get your leg around
Yeah,
her a lot
definitely.
more so than even Banksy.
She makes Banksy feel very fat, and he's the fittest he's ever been at the minute.
So the main thing really at the start is just getting to know her, and she might have a little look around. These horses might start galloping,
Right.
which will light her up. But the more you are a leader and actually ride her, the safer she will feel in herself.
Oh my goodness, look at your arena, Cam. You've been a busy boy.
I tried to make it look tidy
She's trying
enough
to stay
for
with
to
you?
come. No, she's just being a little bit nappy.
Oh, okay.
Not nappy, but just going, do I want to come down the arena?
Oh, okay.
So Tina, don't go to me for every answer.
No, okay.
You know how to ride, okay? Yeah. Don't forget that you are a rider. Yeah. It's not your first day riding ever. Yeah. Otherwise you wouldn't be on her.
I'm quite happy just to walk.
Are you happy walking?
Yeah. I've got a feeling the canter's going to feel quite big.
Yeah. Just make sure as well at the start of the session, once you've got to know her, you do work her off the track.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I try not to stay on the track too much in the arena, because you found A button, because it just gets a bit deep at the sides, and B, you're finding some buttons there.
Yeah. I don't know, how soon would you trot her?
Like now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went out this morning.
I know some. Oh, she's off.
Oh, right,
I know
focus, Tina, focus. Good. So the lovely thing about her is while she is big and impressive, her movement is actually very rideable.
Yeah.
Yeah, she hasn't got some ridiculous back end that pings you out of the saddle. She's a very comfy ride, I find. Feeling safe?
Yeah.
Good. Away from you, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, interestingly, when you let go, what happened to her?
She went forward more.
Well, she went softer in the neck.
Oh, okay, so I'm holding on a bit too much.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe I am a bit at the moment because I feel...
Yeah, but she's a very big, expressive horse for you to ride. Yeah, feel that?
Yeah.
When you let go, look. She comes softer. Yeah. And right now, I just want you to practice, because she's very well trained in this. Just slow your rising.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. You see my point?
Yeah.
That's obviously what, if you go back to basics with Lucy, episode 1, what I try and get, you should be able to stop them just from your rising, yeah? Yeah, lovely. She loves halting square.
Sorry.
Good. Good. And then just play around with that rhythm, yeah? Just think, can I slow her from my rising whilst keeping my hands soft and in front of me to allow the neck to stay out? Yeah, good. But then you don't need to keep coming back to the walk.
No.
Yeah.
So more leg.
Yeah, you've got to find, she's very responsive to the
So
seat.
responsive.
Yeah. You don't need the hands. I could ride almost with no hand, yeah? What part of your body should make her round?
My leg.
Your leg. What part of your body controls the rhythm? What part of your body controls the rhythm? Oh, did you ask for that?
I thought she went to go into a faster trot.
Yeah.
And I thought, no, we don't want to do faster trot yet. I'll just sit quietly, and then she canted.
Well, there we go. We've done the challenge.
Yeah, we've done. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just staying in canter now.
Good.
I want a dressage pony.
When you get on one like her, this phase seems fun, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Good. So you got to keep thinking of your wheelbarrow, Tina. Oh, she might, yeah, if you're going to just commit, because she might try
No,
and...
no, no, I wasn't committing.
Good.
I was just making myself come back to trot. Oh.
Well done. Yep.
I've got no problems getting the canter going.
No, that's not good enough.
Oh.
Do another. Hind legs, hind leg, hind leg. Yeah, there we go. Good, big pat. She knows how to be square. So
I just thought this needed to be done up, and it does.
Yeah. Oh, because she normally doesn't stand for me doing that.
Oh, wow.
To be truly, she loved it when you asked to stop.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
She's like, yes, sure.
But actually, I say that she loves to stop because when I had her as a 5-year-old on the flat, her go-to was to bolt everywhere.
Didn't tell me that before I got on.
So I really wanted to train that I could stop her with no rein.
No.
Hence why now, as you showed me, you could just sort of think walk and she stopped, didn't she?
Yeah.
Good. You two match each other. You do. She's a good size for you, Tina. Maybe that's what our next horse needs to be for you.
Oh, she's lovely.
She is. That walk.
I feel very lucky.
Pardon?
I feel very lucky.
She is lovely. That walk is lovely. Ask for a slightly bigger walk. Because again, you can get loads of leg on in the walk. You can give her a big nudge and she should just give you a bigger walk, not a trot. See what I mean? That's the amount of leg you should be able to get on Banksy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without jogging off with me.
Because she is bred to be a sharp horse. So it's not that she's not sharp, it's just that we've trained that the leg doesn't necessarily mean go to the next gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know we were talking about
I'm not going with her enough.
Yeah. So you were lovely in the free walk, and then when you came back to the walk, your seat clearly changed.
And I picked up a heavier contact probably. So
Yeah.
She thought that was ready for an upward transition.
Exactly, Tina. Good. So now in the walk, stay in the walk.
Yeah.
You're going to just come down maybe the centre line and put her into shoulder in. Good. So come down the centre line now. Good. Towards Holly. And into your shoulder in.
I don't really know what I'm doing.
You do a shoulder in.
So, there, Tina. And now, hold her on that line. There, that's perfect shoulder in. Great 3 tracks.
Okay.
Good. And then if I said travers to you, does that mean anything?
I don't know the age.
No, pardon?
I don't know the age.
No, if I said, okay, fine. Would you know what?
I didn't really know what I was doing for shoulder
No,
in,
that's
if I'm
fine.
honest.
You did a fine
I put
job.
my right leg on the girth, yeah?
Yeah. So to be honest, you know, we've talked about wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
All it is we want to come down a line.
Yeah.
And put our wheelbarrow this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then we have the bend.
Yeah.
And then our legs just keep them on the track.
Okay.
No more complicated
So
than
almost
that.
they're still going in a straight line, but their body isn't.
They're slightly bent to this way.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to overcomplicate it. Yeah.
I'm good at that though.
So yeah, I know. And then if we wanted to put her into the travers.
Yeah.
You know what a travers is?
No, now.
No, that's fine. So shoulder in's obviously 3 tracks this way. Travers would then be banana that way. So we'd put her into this shoulder in this way.
Yeah, and then you bring
your
your bum out as
outside
well.
leg would say, now bring the bum this way. And she'd be going down like this. So we can try a bit of that before
Sounds bendy.
before we move to some walk pirouettes.
Hey, this is far more fun than jumping.
Exactly.
I'm excited for another canter in a minute.
Right,
because
we
the
will.
canter was lovely.
Right, walk on. Come on, crack on. We'll do some lateral work.
sorry.
Good.
Oh, no.
So that you're clearly doing something that says trot. Yeah. Good. So turn down loud. Turn down the 3/4 line. Just turn down a 3/4 line. Good.
Yeah, I am doing something that says trot. I think
Yeah. And
I
now
think getting a
wheelbarrow
heavier
to me.
contact
Wheelbarrow to me.
rather than being light.
Look at me. Wheelbarrow to me. And then keep your legs keeping her going down. Good. Good. So just keep your wheelbarrow to me, and then your legs keep her on the track, or keep her on the line you want. Good. And now when you have that, now put your left leg back, but your right leg. Whoop. What did you do there?
Put my leg. I think I gave her a bit of an electric shock.
Okay.
Left leg. Oh, Cam, no, she's getting upset.
Right, up into the trot then. Right, get to know her again. Settle her.
I didn't ask for that, Sock.
Good. She needs to trust that you can let go. Good. If you ride, I ride her with a very light contact. She's always been ridden with a light contact. So
And I'm used to having my hands pulled
yes,
off.
but I don't. If I'm hanging on, she's getting tight there and panicking. Yeah. So I have a contact, but it's always moving towards the mouth. Yeah. So she always has a bit of freedom. I'm holding her off the thigh. So now slow her off your thigh and seat. Don't pull. Don't pull. Don't pull. Don't pull. Interesting. She's gone softer when you slowed her off the seat and softened the rein. Okay.
Yeah.
Slow her off the seat. Slower, but don't pull her. Don't pull. Don't pull. You're pulling. Good. Well done. Better. Good. Change the rein. You don't need the reins, Tina. Every single stride that goes by, I slightly relax a rein. Yeah. And that is just so subtle you don't see it, but it's always what we would call an elastic contact, Tina.
Yeah.
Okay. Always moving the hands towards the mouth. Towards the mouth with the hands. Almost like you're bobbing the hands forward, but slowing her from the seat at exactly the same time. So you're holding the rhythm from the body. Good. Well done. That's coming more correct now. Well done, Tina. And then staying on the circle, now make your rising bigger. Push up in your rising. Bigger. Good. Good, and then forwards to the trot again. Close the thigh to get the trot. The thigh gets the trot. The thigh gets the trot. Good, then when you get the trot, you've got to ride her forward. Well done.
Good girl.
Good. Then you're going to go large again. Keep your hands softening at times. You're hanging on for more than 5 strides. She's going to tell you where to go. Yeah. You've got to keep giving her a softness in the mouth. Down the long side, ride a bigger trot. Good, bigger. Well done. Give her a pat. Give her a pat.
That feels long.
Well done. Good. Yeah, you can do a bit of sitting. Good. Yeah, I do most things in sitting with her. Good. Yeah, the only time she gets annoyed is when you're not giving her a way out sometimes. That's better, that's better. I can see you being elastic without dropping, yeah? You've got to be quite brave, haven't you?
Yeah.
To be softer and then
Yeah, I
she's
feel like before I was just going like that and she doesn't want that either, does she? Because you're not holding her hand then.
No, exactly. It's having a contact, but an elastic contact. Good. Tina. Yeah, better there at the end. Good, give her a pat. Good. And then we'll have a little canter. Yeah, she loves the stretchy. But feel how light she is.
So light.
Yeah. Really lovely. You know, and everything I teach you is to try and achieve this one day. So that you have a horse that you control with virtually no rein.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that the art of riding? That in the end, we don't have to go to the hand?
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Yeah.
Completely reiterates that.
Yeah.
And that's where I need to work on my balance to,
Yeah.
you know, because unfortunately you do at times have to use your hands,
Yeah.
which isn't fair on them, but it's what happens, isn't it, when you're not.
When you're learning, totally,
Yeah.
totally. But then I find...
Especially when it's got a bigger movement that moves you more.
Yeah. But then I find, say, if I accidentally have to go to the hand on her, if in 99% of the time you're not, they then take it.
Yeah, and then as you release and thank them.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. And she's such a lovely, willing horse. Right, in a minute we'll do a walk to canter.
So I was wondering.
So, just going to pick up the contact and just squeeze and think it. But you have to have a contact.
She's ready.
Well done. Ooh. Right, you're there. You just got to be braver now, Tina. Well done. Good. I love her expression. When you weren't asking correctly, her ears were like, excuse me, that's not what you do. And then you asked well that time and it was good. So the canter is all about your seat, Tina. Got to try and sit a little bit deeper on her. Circle.
I'm gonna get you, Hall.
Good. So I want you to try and get the canter as small as you can, but in a really calm way. So we're not asking her to collect, we're just asking her to slow. Yeah, does that make sense? Yeah. So you can really get used to riding her with a soft hand again. Slower, slower, slower. Good, there, that's your canter. Then you have to try and relax, but she doesn't hurry. Good. Yeah.
Good girl.
And she's very voice respondent as well.
Good girl.
Yeah, it's like any brilliant woman. Good. Voice.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Good girl.
There.
Good girl.
That canter's nice. How does that feel?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. You can imagine she gallops though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We don't need to check in with that today. Good. Well, the last thing she did was went cross-country schooling, so. And that is the amazing thing about these event horses, that she was galloping around 2 days ago, and today she's teaching you to ride on the flat. That's a canter, yeah.
You are sweet.
Isn't she gorgeous? Have a little breather and then we'll go the other way. So, how is she comparing to what you thought she'd feel like?
I think if I'd have ridden her 12, 18 months ago, I would not have been able to do anything.
Yep.
But because I've been training with you and I know how I want to ride in the future, I can sort of put it into practice.
Yeah,
I know what I'm learning. I don't always put it into practice, but
on the way here, when you imagined how she was perhaps going to feel, what did you...
Oh, I thought she'd feel a lot bigger.
Yeah.
I thought she'd feel stronger.
Yes.
Didn't realise she'd be anywhere near as light as she is. She's so light.
Yeah.
And it's just, and I honestly thought I wasn't going to be able to do a lot, but actually I feel like, well, we got canter.
Yeah.
Might not have intentionally asked for it.
The first
Shouldn't
time.
have admitted that really. The first time, but actually since then.
Yes.
And I knew I was overthinking that walk to canter a minute ago, which she picked up on.
Yes. Yeah.
But then once I relaxed and actually asked for it, she...
Totally.
You don't have to over-ask, do you?
No.
And that's why you said, I just think canter.
Yeah, you can see what I mean
You're
now.
so in tune,
When you get to know them, it was a bit like, I said it's really hard I really struggle to ever teach anyone on my own horses.
Yeah.
I find it such a different concept because Holly said to me, well, when you're in the sitting trot, how do you ask the medium? I went, I just think it. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's hard when you, with a younger horse that I'm still training, you know, it's very much, you know what you're doing to get a certain thing.
Yeah.
But when they get to this stage, really, it is just...
Yeah, definitely. Because like you would say, like, I understand that before medium trot, it's good to make your trot a bit smaller to show the difference in a test.
Yeah.
But with her, because I know she can do it anyway, it's hard because I'm thinking, but I don't I don't want to pick up too much of a contact.
Yeah.
Because I know she's so light anyway.
Yes.
But equally, I know for the upward transition, you need a heavier rein. But,
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's all so much to think about.
I know. And also, you're doing brilliant because it's your first time on a very big moving horse who is sharp and athletic. And while she is a lovely ride, you know, there are buttons there.
Yeah. Oh, I think she's being very considerate to my, I was going to say inability, but that's not fair. Like, that's too harsh. But she's being very, very sweet. Yeah. She's like, I'm not sure you know exactly what buttons to press, but I'm going to...
enough. She'll pull a face.
She's like, that's not the right one.
She just puts her ears at you going, come on, try again, thank you. Find another button. Right, let's have a little walk to canter on the other rein.
On the left rein. Oh, that dreaded rein sock. Sorry if I messed this up.
I would say her left rein is her easier rein in the canter.
Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, Hull, I don't know if I told you that time's out after 5 minutes. Yeah. I keep doing it. You sussed that.
Compliments, there we go.
I'm just like, she doesn't actually need that much outside rein, does she? No.
If you pick up too much outside rein, she's going to give you outside bend.
Flexion, yeah. So is that a big enough walk that you would use before asking for canter, or do you need more walk?
So would my walk be smaller or bigger?
Well, I thought it would be bigger.
Smaller.
Smaller, but still the power.
Very active.
Power behind.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
If it's too big, then she can't sit and push into the canter.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. That looks lovely. Really nice. Yes, of course.
Just for a second.
Fab.
Oh, it feels a bit fresher.
The walk to canters, I forgot to say to you, they do wake her up.
Yeah.
Good. So can you just use the voice? Use the voice. That's an aid that you can use. Just go, whoa.
Whoa.
Good.
Definitely feels a bit stronger now.
Pardon?
She definitely feels a little bit stronger now.
Then you can still use the reins, but the reins are to get her to bend a little bit left or right. Not necessarily. Good. Good, that's coming.
Oh.
Yeah, she is very voice respondent.
Oh. Ah, good girl.
Yeah. Be brave to try. I think that's your main thing today, Tina. Be brave to try things. Think,
Good girl, good girl.
How do I get her? She feels a little bit strong. What part of her body do I think that's coming from? Do I think she's just getting a bit quick? Do I think she's getting a bit tight?
She feels like she'd like to gallop any minute.
Yeah. Could you trot?
Oh.
And then stay in that canter, stay in.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Good girl.
So then what were you on about? Yeah. Then you need to get to that canter, Tina.
I'm being too harsh on my reins.
Yeah. But you need to
lighter.
Just get back to that little canter you almost had before the trot and then try and stay in that one.
Ooh. Good
well
girl.
Done. There, Tina.
Good girl.
It's just surprising how much you've got to work to get there, yeah? You've got to keep engaging that tummy. The lovely thing about her, she forces you to use your core. I want you to imagine I'm about to punch you in the stomach every stride.
This is where Tina's breathing gets heavier.
Yeah. And keep tensing the tummy. That's where it comes from. Good. Yeah. Yeah, there's your canter. Feel that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Well done. Oh, good girl. Very lovely.
That was hard work.
Yeah.
Good girl.
But that's how you have to have, because then the canter...
Has he told us his opinion on how he thinks I'm doing so far? Better or worse than you anticipated?
I think you're doing really, really well, Tina. Really, really well. She's so interesting because actually no one, as I say, really the only people that have ridden her are people who are far better riders than I am. Who get on and I go, oh God, I'm rubbish. What I love about her is her expression, which I'm finding really interesting. It's really interesting for me because actually I didn't know how forgiving she was going to be.
Yeah.
You know, not saying you're doing a bad job at all, but you know, as you're trying to find the buttons, she's going, oh, I'm not sure about that sometimes. But the main thing I hope you're taking away from this is how you slow a horse without the reins.
Gosh, yes, 100%.
And how much you can go to the seat, go to the thigh, go to the voice as well. Yeah.
And actually, that's one thing I notice. You always are very vocal when riding banks, even with the woes and the thank yous and the good.
Well, because then eventually, when you're jumping, especially if you can, the main reason as well isn't just to be calm. We want to be kind and not go to the rein, but we want their neck to be nice and long because that's such an important part of their body.
Yeah.
And every time when we're jumping, we do this. We draw their neck back and their eyesight back. So if we can train them to use every aid bar the reins, then when we're coming into a fence, so we need to slow them down, we don't need to make the neck any shorter.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
100%.
So then in the end, when you slowed that canter beautifully on that left rein, the neck stayed soft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, in my test at Picton when the wind was blowing, we had a bit of a short neck because I probably was hanging a little bit. But in theory, we want to always keep the neck out, and she's got a lovely length of neck.
She has. I thought it would feel abnormally long, but it doesn't at all.
No. Well, she's in proportion. She's a lovely girl.
Yeah, I know, but just compared to what I'm used to.
I know.
My overgrown pony.
Yeah, you'll get on him. It's the problem. Whenever Mum has ever sat on her, she then gets on hers and they feel like ponies.
Yeah.
So, right.
Oh, Daddy won't let you hold like that.
We're going to have a, no, it's, otherwise
That's something we need to work on over the winter, is square halts with banks.
Yep. Yes, we do. So you have to train them then. What I did with her is I would look down, because I can't always feel it, and think, is she square, is she not? That's square enough.
Yeah.
But I'd go, and then she'd square herself off. Oh. Yeah, and then you'd give her a treat from your pocket to say thank you, to mark the moment. Good, yeah, fine, big pat. Good, and then don't make a fuss of the halts. Good, and then up into the trot. Should we take your stirrups away?
No way.
No. That was a nice transition.
Good. I didn't go to the hand, I went to the leg.
No, yeah. So staying on the circle down here, I want you to really focus on your wheelbarrow, okay? The wheelbarrow is always coming around the circle, yeah? You have to be able to see her inside eyelash. Hold the rhythm from the rising. Don't go to the hand, don't go to the hand. Good, there we go. So have a constant metronome, a rhythm in your head that you want from your rising and your thighs.
Yeah.
Your inside leg keeps her on the size of the circle you want, but she can't speed up. Yeah, there, do you feel that?
Yeah.
She goes away from the leg beautifully, yeah. So you're going to use the leg to keep her on the size of the circle you want. Your hands are going to stay in a wheelbarrow position but staying elastic. Yeah. And your thigh and rising is going to control the rhythm. Good, so keep pushing her out off the inside leg. There, that's coming.
Good girl.
That's your trot. Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just suddenly felt a core lift.
Yeah, totally. Because you're being able to get more leg on now without being scared about it. So you have to, it's this combination of putting the leg on at the same time as you slow her from your rising. So you're saying to her, I don't want you to speed up from that leg.
Whee!
Yeah.
So much for not being able to get the camera.
I know. Good, and come on, work straight away. Good. That's coming.
Good girl.
Feel it?
Yeah.
As you get braver and braver with the leg, but also manage to keep her slow at the same time, that's when you get the true connection.
Yeah.
Better. Good.
Good girl.
That's lovely. Up the long side, definitely. Good. So now you're going to go onto a circle down that end. Circle down that end. Good. Slow from the rising onto the circle. you've got more contact now.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a good way, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not like she's made of porcelain. It's not like you can't touch her mouth. Yeah. But it's riding the connection with an elastic contact. Yeah. So when you go into the medium, you don't just want to throw the rein at her either, yeah? You got to almost don't think medium, sit there and hope. You got to, it's still a movement you can ride her in, yeah?
Yeah.
So go up the long side, we'll try one. But try and keep her round as well. Close the grip, keep the contact. Keep the contact, keep it. She can't just run through you. Keep it, hold the contact. Good. She can't just poke her nose like that, that's rude. So that means you're changing the contact, yeah? Good, go all the way around the arena again. Don't do it up this long side, just try and keep her in a good connection. Well done, come on, keep the contact. Wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow. Good. Contact. Medium. Coming. Wait. I want one lovely one. We're almost there. Good. That trot's nice. How does that feel?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Wheelbarrow. Good. Keep the inside bend. Inside bend through the corner. Good. Round. Yeah. Round. Keep her round. Well done. Her front legs go so enormous. I know. Yeah! There!
Good girl.
Whatever you just did was so much better. Do one more.
I released rather than hung on.
Interesting. One more.
She said I've had enough of you now, woman. Nobody's filming me though.
That's her being...
Holly just wants the photo. Okay. How big is this arena, Cam? It's quite big, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Yeah, it's about 35 by 58 or something.
Wow. No. I think she's getting a bit fed up with me now.
No, she's not.
Good girl. No, we're not countering.
Good. Find the rhythm. You and that canter button.
I have found that canter button, but it wasn't what we wanted,
I know.
was it?
Lovely canter.
Can I try a change?
Yeah, they're not totally established. She might erupt with you.
There we go.
Outside leg. There we go. She's come. Well done.
Definitely
She's
not
such a long horse that you have to really sit her before the change. Good. It's funny that your favourite pace with her is the canter. Almost. Keep working.
Sorry.
There we go. Good girl. Come back next year and she'll have her changes.
Oh, she's so lush.
She is, isn't she? One more, but think about how you did it earlier. Big
Just
pat.
lifts you out the saddle so much.
I know. There, you got it.
It's easier on a circle.
Yep. Right, big pat.
Did you get that hole?
Oh.
Good girl. Yeah, that's what I don't have. I don't have your seat, Cameron.
It's something that gets developed slowly, you know, it's not something that comes overnight. But I was lucky because before her, my first you know, proper main horse who I produced from the age of 15 for these lovely owners. He was by Negro.
Oh, wow.
Who was obviously Vallegro's dad. Oh, no,
Yeah.
so he was by Tyson, who was by Negro. And then Fonty, to ride, he made her movement feel pathetic.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. So he was by Fontainebleau, who was a Grand Prix dressage stallion, and his mum was by Rubenstein, who was obviously a top dressage stallion.
I know nothing.
So he made me build up my core.
Yeah, I
Then when I
bet.
came to her, it felt...
Oh my goodness, that's what I couldn't do. Hey, but I got the canter, I'm happy.
Good girl.
That's stunning, isn't it? Ray, really?
Ah, don't be rude.
Because she wanted to canter because I've allowed her to. Further back, yeah.
So that's how it doesn't get you.
Keeping the weight, yeah. Yeah, because I found it just, her bum wanted to push me out the saddle because she's so powerful. Would that make sense, Cam?
Yeah.
I felt like her bum was pushing
That
me
felt
out the
better.
saddle.
Yes.
I'm actually not sure what nationality Cameron turns when he's on. She's like, oh, hi, camera lady.
You got to get used to that for when you're at badminton, darling.
When I do photos instead of slow-mo.
Yeah.
Okay, Cam's having a little play now. A little 2-minute play, showing off that trot that I could have got. Sox is having a little spook at the camera lady. But like he said, she needs to get used to that for when she's at badminton herself. Because that is the ultimate aim, hey Cam?
Of course it is.
It
of
is.
course it is. My baby girl wants to go there.
Wants to go there. She says, I'll eat up that cross-country course.
Oh, yes, she would.
Oh, literally,
Fab.
seeing you and her move then just make me feel even more lucky. Like,
Isn't she
oh.
gorgeous?
Yeah, she's incredible. Absolutely insane.
But it's that I can get on and put pressure on her and say, don't be such a monkey.
Yeah.
Because you have to build out that relationship
Yeah.
until you can do that. And I think I forget that actually she's also a little cheeky, lazy monkey sometimes.
Well, and also she is big. I was a bit scared. And
Yeah.
you have actually, the first thing you told me when I first ever met you and her
Yep.
at Swipe Up Kick On Series 1
Yes.
was how if you went into a boulder canter, it's almost impossible to get her back.
Yeah.
Do you remember that
true.
conversation?
Yes,
So I was a little bit scared to put my leg
Yeah.
on too much, just in
Yeah.
case we had no brakes at all.
Well, now they're much better. Let's see a medium canter.
Oh. Wow.
Whoa, my goodness.
But yeah, I don't think I actually ended the vlog with riding Sox, did I? So
Yeah.
Sox said, no, you didn't. Is that nice? Is your daddy lovely to you? You're his number one, aren't you? Yeah. Let's sniffing around tummy. Oh, I smell nice. Would you like to try your new rug on, sweetheart? Because I got you a special Christmas present.
very fetching.
Fetching.
We will see.
Happy Christmas to you. Happy Christmas to you. Banksy's next door. Don't let him be jealous. You could have had one, Banks, but I chose to give Sox one instead. Oh.
Is she the perfect model or what?
Is she the perfect model or what? Look at this. Snazzy,
This
snazzy.
is very
Oh,
snazzy.
it's got trees and elves and presents and snowflakes.
And actually, with the weather we're having right now, this is the perfect
And actually,
size.
I did wonder whether it might not be long enough on her because she's so tall. But it's she thought I was going in for the tummy again. Look. Oh, wait, I've got the knack too, Cam.
I don't know about that. Takes a little bit more
I
training.
felt her go up. But
Yeah.
I think she's
You've got to
ticklish.
move around. Go a bit further back, a bit further forward.
Do you tickle or scratch?
Oh, she's liking something.
It could be her a while, guys. No, I was just saying for how tall she is. It's a nice length on her. It's not
Oh,
a
it's
mini.
lovely.
It's not a mini skirt, is it?
No, it's not. It's not a mini skirt. She likes her modesty, does Sox.
Good girl.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
Oh, it's a nice length neck as well, actually.
Really lovely.
Very nice.
I'm really impressed by this. Really impressed.
Look a bit odd in May, but you know.
Yeah.
And
I don't know, we can make it work.
Do you know, one lucky follower is also going to get to win one of these.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's his Christmas present.
Isn't it gorgeous? She's going to stay in this all night now. This is perfect for the temperature right now.
It is November right now, guys. So,
oh, good girl.
Oh, suits you, Socks. There we go. HY Equestrian, thank you very much. 7 foot, true to size. You said she was 7 foot, didn't you?
So much. Yes, and it fits perfectly.
It does fit perfectly. It's lovely.
Well, there we go.
Darted shoulders. So
Socks, next calendar model.
she wants to be centre of the show now, doesn't she? She's happy to be on camera. What do you think? Beautiful girl.